Hi everyone, I'm AJ Fox, your Ad-ologist. Welcome to the January 2009 Ad-ology Lab Report, a podcast made especially for advertising agency principals and new business teams. Did you make a list of New Year's resolutions? How about a don't do list? Mark Brownstein, president of the Brownstein Group, offers his take on what agencies should avoid in 2009. On his Ad Age Small Agency Diary, he writes that, quote, "Next year promises to be uncharted waters for the whole world, so making fewer mistakes at the helm is crucial for anyone in business, especially those of us who own or lead a marketing agency," end quote. So what does Brownstein suggest you avoid? He urges that you do not enter the new year without a worst-case scenario plan. Also, do not forget about the work. Make sure your agency's work is always as smart as it can be. And don't take your clients for granted even for one day. Link to the entire list through newbusinesshunter.net. A recent Jupiter Research survey reveals just how much pressure chief marketing officers are under in these current economic conditions. Of those surveyed, 89% said they are facing intense scrutiny, with the most pressure being placed on showing return on investments. These marketers fully understand the need to maximize dollars spent and are evaluating their spending to increase accountability. New technologies and their built-in ROI measurement tools are gaining increasing adoption as marketers work to target and customize communication. Despite years of talk about ROI, measuring marketing investments is tough. But in these times of doing more with less, it's more important than ever to make sure that you are a responsible steward of the money entrusted to you. Ad-ology Research has released two more reports from our Media Influence on Consumer Choice survey. In the first, results show that 80% of computer buyers rate brand name as a very important or important factor in the purchase decision. As you might expect, this group is pretty highly influenced by online media, and a higher percentage of respondents prefer to buy these products online versus most of the other retail categories we're studying. In the camera category, over 80% of recent buyers in the 25 to 34-year-old group reported some or significant influence by online user-generated content, including blogs and product reviews. Among traditional media types, TV had the most influence on these purchases. Important factors for this category were variety and availability. All of the Media Influence on Consumer Choice reports covering a multitude of retail categories are available through adology.net. Well, for some time now, the advertising agency community has considered the term sales to be a dirty word. After all, we don't sell our services. We partner with clients and provide revenue generation and imaging solutions. Well, I'm not sure when it happened, but soon after we stopped using the term sales, we stopped selling. So now we're a community with something to sell without salespeople, which makes us a community with something to buy. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you that there are a lot fewer buyers out there. Here are some basic sales tips to help your new business efforts this year. Be proactive. This includes the most dreaded sales activity, cold calling. Be protective. Take care of your current clients so they aren't easy pickings for your competitors. If you do all the stuff you did to win the account in the first place, they should dismiss any new suitors. Be responsible. Someone in your agency must be ultimately responsible for new business. Be educated. Business owners are showing zero tolerance for agencies who know nothing about their business. Do your homework and understand their business before you walk in the door. Now, I'm not saying you have to adopt the term sales. Go ahead and call the process new business or whatever. But 2009 will be the year to adopt some sales tactics and be a salesperson in sheep's clothing. Read all the tips on newbusinesshunter.net. Well, that's it for this edition of the Ad-ology Lab Report. I'm AJ Fox. Happy hunting.